Hi everyone. Today I'll be showing you a feature on the school management system called General CBT. Now, General CBT is a feature where questions are answered by students, questions set by teachers and answered by students. General CBT can be used for homework, midterm tests, assignments, can also be used for a general test for children. It comes with optional answers where students pick the right one and answers are marked by the computer itself. Now, for you to program that, teachers have access to the general CBT. So you click on general CBT. Under general CBT, there's a word also called general CBT. So when you open it, click on add quiz. Now, adding quiz is like saying, okay, let's add quiz for saying JSS2 mathematics. Or let's just use basic science mid tests. Now when you create the name, of course you write the instruction. Read before you answer. Read before you answer the questions. Answer all. Okay, now retake quiz, meaning the child is to answer the quiz or the questions once, and that will be that. The result will be published. If it's a test that's supposed to be recorded, this is what you click on. But if a test that the child will use as a plaything, as a practice, you click on yes. So in this case, I'm clicking on yes because we want the child to learn and learn until he is perfect. So click on save. Successfully added. Now going back to general CBT, you see that JSS2 basic science test has been added. However, if you make a mistake in setting the quiz up, this is the pencil you will use. So when you come here, let's assume you made a mistake. I want to call it basic 4. Click on save and can change the instruction, can change the session. These are things you can change. You can change the retake and all that. So if you come here now, it's changed to basic 4. Now that's the button for this. Now the next button, which is this, the red button, is to deactivate this quiz. When you deactivate it, no student can access this quiz after assigning them the questions. But let us activate it. Okay, activated. Now we'll go to this is the question where you set the question here. So if you have two questions, for instance, you feed this quiz with this question. So you click on the orange button. Now you click on add question. Okay. So the question, what's the question? First question is the tip of a leaf is called dash. Okay, that's not how to write dash. Yeah, that's how to write dash. So now we have just one a place to write the answer. Remember you're having A, B, and C. Now for us to do that, if I click on source, okay, I'll click it, then I can write Okay. Now, if you look at the this place, I can add more options to make it A and B. If I click on another one again, you have made it A, B, and C. So the second one here will be tip, while the third one will be stem. So the correct answer is tip. The tip of a leaf is tip. So let's change the answer now to mm, apex. And that's the correct answer. So the correct answer is what you put on top of it. Option, correct answer, apex. But if the correct answer is blade, you put blade, correct answer, blade. However, in this case, the correct answer is apex. So what do? You click on save. So we've added two questions on our question under basic science mid test. First one is the tip of a leaf is called, and the second question is which is not a plant. Now, if you look at these two buttons, one is to verify which one did we answer. Okay, apex is the correct answer. Therefore, any child that answers apex gets the answer correctly. Okay, so added third question, which is not a plant. Now, if you check, one of them is wrong. Why? Open this place to check the answer you wrote. This one is mango, which is wrong. If I go back, which is not a plant, I open this. Ice cream is the correct one. So what do I do in this case? Now I want the children to answer just one and two. Therefore, I deactivate this. Now the children will only see one and three. Okay. Now let's go back to general CBT. So we've been able to explain how the question is set. Now let's talk about how we assign the children. So let's come to this assign the children. Click on the third term. Click on grade 4. All the children grade 4 comes up. Control A and save it. That is how to assign students. Now you can assign students in multiple classes. You can assign here. You can also assign another class. Let's assume you have 4A, 4B, and 4C. Or you want to assign everybody in a class one particular question so that they can answer it on their own. So this is the page where you assign students. Okay, now so the last one is this the green button. The green button tells us the answers. Those people have answered the question. Now, if you come here, you'll see that nobody here has answered the question. So we'll have to log in as a child, answer one of the questions, answer the question, and you know, come back to this page. So looking at the child's login portal, you will also notice the word called general CBT here. Okay, this system uses pin. So one moment. So I click on general CBT as a child. I'll check. I'll see the CBT that has been assigned to me as a student. So the next thing I'll do, I click on the I button. Now if you click on it, you see basic science, basic 4 for basic science mid test. This is my science test. Now I will click on start CBT. I have only two questions. So I can come here, which is not a plant. Ice cream is not a plant. I go to the next. I said the tip of a leaf is called, I said this apex. Supposed to get the two answers correctly. Click on submit. I'm sure.
So yes, I got the two answers correctly. Ice cream was the answer, and apex was is the answer. So, um, however, if I had gotten less mark, I'll click on retake the CBT. Now, if I click on retake the CBT, you see that the first one is now the first question has been kind of swapped. The tip of the leaf is called, so I'm going to get a wrong blade, and I'm going to submit. Now, remember, I did not do two. Submit. So I'm going to get zero, kind of zero because I didn't get any correct answer. I got one wrong and I did not answer one. That's what the system has told me. So there are two questions. I got no, I didn't get anyone. I got one wrong and I did not attempt one, and that's why the graph is this way. Okay, now each child has its own login, has some question and answers. So we're going to check what the teacher will see when the teacher logs in to check how many people have done it, how many, what are their scores, and everything. So I'm back here logged in as a staff. So I click on General CVT, go to my General CVT button. Now this button was to assign, but this green button is to check the number of children that have um, answered the question. I come here, click on. Now, if you click on this, nobody has answered the question because you didn't even assign them in the first place. However, if you click on this, click on search, you now see that only one student has answered, has 2 questions answered, no correct answer, that's why it's blank, one a wrong one, and one attempted one. So it's like telling me the summary of what happened when the child logged in. So it's only this child that have done the quiz. That's the one we just did, and you can access the children here. If the child, since it's a retake exam or retake CBTs, what will happen is that if the child does another one and get everything correctly, this answer will change. That's why you decide, do you want to make it a retake exam or a practice exam? Or a practice exam making you know, depending on what you want to use the CBT for. If it's a mid test, please change it to no. So thank you for watching. I hope you understand it. But if you do not understand, why not hit us on our contacts um, and get all answers you need for your school management system. Thank you very much.